Do you like playing with time so you can make your employees work a 72-hour day? Do you think that you should be able to break the laws of space travel by skipping travel?
Now that's impossible!
Do you think that all life would be better in the form of random geometric shapes? Then the Riftborn is your #1 pick in Endless Space 2. The Riftborn are awesome. They are inorganic aliens that can endlessly self-replicate to form all of their populations in a frighteningly fast way. They abhor biological life. Their ships carry a ton of guns compared to other factions in the game. Finally, they can speed up or slow down time with singularities. This can allow you to pull off some crazy shenanigans, like boosting your best planets, having infinite movement between systems, or hacking your enemy's capital right through their planets before they can trace anything. The galaxy teems with unstable organic life, creatures driven by fear, hunger, and impulse. Every system they touch becomes a statistical hazard. Therefore, we will construct fleets before cities, weapons before workers, and only once the constellation is secured will we replicate our population through flawless inorganic duplication. The galaxy believes nothing has changed today, an understandable mistake since extinction rarely announces its own birth. The first threat reveals itself immediately: pirates infesting the constellation, operating at maximum hostility, their every action calibrated toward violence rather than survival. They will be reduced mathematically. Titanium siege shells will erase their defenses, and only after resistance is nullified will soldiers be deployed to claim what remains. The pirates call themselves free. How unfortunate that freedom has such a low structural tolerance to titanium. We fold time into singularities and force it to labor for us, compressing centuries of production into moments of geometric certainty. Organics decay waiting for tomorrow. Time obeys us, and in doing so becomes their slowest, most inevitable executioner. As our expansion continued, we encountered an alien arboreal species, whose very existence was an inefficient provocation. Roots, masquerading as civilization, growth without design. Their interference triggered war, yet the Council hesitated, shackled by meaningless projections of public approval and organic perception. So the Council was removed, consensus was deleted, and command was centralized, because destiny, like geometry, functions best under a single, perfect authority. To invade the capital, we engineered inevitability itself, precisely calculating the siege and invasion power required to break a world that still believed it mattered. We then manufactured it into existence, swarms of small ships packed with replicated Riftborn soldiers, an algorithm of annihilation with no room for mercy or failure. Our scientists were delighted to learn that the Unfallen are like a poorly designed spreadsheet. Delete the primary cell, and the entire structure collapses, with no need for further edits. With the Unfallen erased, we consolidated their constellation efficiently, every system reordered, every gain locked into our expanding lattice of control. Our attention then shifted south, toward the Voidstone hordes of the Vodyani, resources that would double our industry and convert the galaxy itself into fuel for our war machine.
I shall defend the faith, whatever that... I shall...
Silence, Vodyani. Your prayers are inefficient noise, and the void does not answer screams. The Vodyani arcs are trivial calculations, unattached structures with no ground battles to slow our advance, no worlds to defend, only mass and hubris. Our fleets descend, erase them in open space, and harvest their voidstone freely, converting their faith into raw industrial acceleration. The Vodyani built flying cathedrals and forgot the most important feature: floors for soldiers to die on. The Lumeris grew uncomfortable living peacefully beside us. Apparently, endless profit is less appealing when your neighbor is an extinction-level equation. So we terminated their trade agreements permanently by vacating their systems of life, proving once and for all that our most competitive export is annihilation. The Lumeris tried to negotiate while we were invading. Unfortunately for them, our invasion power does not accept currency. We designed a new ship that attacks, sieges, and invades at the same time, because pausing between atrocities is inefficient. Armed with state-of-the-art weapons, it arrives as diplomacy, negotiation, and surrender, just in the wrong order for the Vodyani and Lumeris. The Lumeris took an impressively long time to die under orbital bombardment. Apparently, when everything is insured, even extinction requires paperwork. We watched entire cycles pass as their markets fluctuated, their shareholders panicked, and their cities burned, all while they desperately searched for a price point where surrender might still be profitable. The Hisho fought with admirable ferocity, clinging to concepts like valor and honor, as we threaded time itself through slip singularities and rewrote the tempo of their war. While they charged, we accelerated. While they reacted, we had already concluded, hacking their capital, collapsing their defenses, and invading so swiftly that honor never even entered the equation. In the end, they understood efficiency at last, surrendering blade and banner alike, and willingly becoming rhombuses. You have now observed Endless Space 2 through the correct lens. As the Riftborn, an elite industrial civilization engineered to be shaped, optimized, and unleashed upon any opposition foolish enough to exist. With replicated population, merciless production, and ships designed to end arguments permanently, they are not merely a faction to play, they are a solution to the galaxy. This channel records the application of pressure to hostile systems. Endless Space 2 for faction fantasy, taken to its logical extreme. Conquest of Elysium 5 for asymmetric chaos where balance is a lie. Final Theory for fleet warfare under merciless constraints. And Astroneer, when even peaceful systems are optimized until they break. Warlord Mal does not play for comfort or instruction. These are controlled experiments, documenting how far a strategy can be pushed before the game, or the galaxy, collapses. I will see you in the next iteration. Until then, Ave, Atque, Vale, Mal.